As a holder of 3 active Citi credit cards, I tend to try to stay on top of what Citi is doing, or in most recent times, not doing. However, that could be changing. The Citi Strata Elite card might be right around the corner. We're going to talk about that today and see what you all think about it in the comment section below of this video. We're going to dive into that. But before we do, if you enjoy this kind of content and have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It is free. It gets the channel visible to more people just like you who are watching right now. I thank you ahead of time. Now let's dive in. Sharing my screen with you all so that you can see exactly what I am seeing. And this comes from the Doctor of Credit website. Citi announces new Strata Elite card, premium card set to launch in Q3 2025. This was a little bit earlier today. So supposedly, the Strata Elite is coming out of nowhere and is coming very soon. As they say here, after 2 years of drips of news about an upcoming Strata Elite card, Citi has now made it official by announcing there will be a premium card called Strata Elite to be launched in the third quarter of 2025. It was mentioned in the recent earnings report. There's a PDF link right here to the earnings report. I'm going to post this article from Doctor of Credit in the link in the description below and let you all get to it at your own leisure. No additional information or details were given about the card. Dr. Credit says that we can expect it to replace the former Citi Prestige card with a high annual fee, which was $4.95 of the Prestige, as well as lounge perks, travel credits, etc. And I'm going to talk about the Prestige card in a little bit here to go along with this commentary. But down here is a snippet from that PDF. And again, I'll put a link to this article down in the description below. But basically, the header here says making continued progress on Citi's top 2 priorities. On the left-hand side here, under the heading of 2Q 2025 business achievements, the highlighted section here says developed Strata Elite in USPB, a new premium card launching in 3Q 25 that rounds out our family of proprietary rewards cards designed to meet the evolving needs of affluent consumers. And that is it. There is nothing more. But it says here, a new premium card launching in 3Q 2025. Well, we are halfway through 1/3 of Q3 now. So if this card is actually coming in 3Q of this year, its release is fairly imminent, it would appear. Now, it's really interesting that they're talking about this, especially since they just announced that they're laying off several thousand people. So very curious that it's coming at that time. Um, I, my feelings are that Citi's weirdness with releasing changes and releasing cards just out of the blue has been a little bit odd, and their communication's been strange. Um, but with them putting this in their, publicly available earnings report is very interesting. And actually, it sounds like that the card could be coming. And again, I'll put a link to this down in the description below. But that's about all the information there is. There's nothing more about it. So, very interesting. I think I'm going to stop sharing now. But I think this is very interesting. And so my perspective from this on this is I think it's probably going to be a clone of the Citi Prestige. And just I had to look up what the Prestige card has because I never had the card. I've heard stories and myths and legends about the card. I don't know the card at all, so I had to look up that information. But supposedly, everything I could find was the annual fee of the Prestige card is $4.95 a year. It comes with a 4th night free for hotel stays. So I guess if you book a 4-night stay, as an example, you get 3 nights you'd pay for, and then the fourth night would be free. This would and this was through the city travel portal, and I guess the room was free minus fees and taxes and all that, but you could use that perk twice a year. Also, too, it has a $250 annual travel credit that you could use yearly. I think it's calendar year. Also, too, a global entry statement credit as well. Also, access to priority pass lounges for the immediate cardholder, the immediate family members, and up to two guests. Also, cell phone protection. So, when paying your cell phone bill with the City Prestige card, it would cover a claim up to $800 per claim. There's also a $50 deductible with each claim as well, from my understanding. And the card's earning structure is 5 points per dollar spent at restaurants, which includes takeout and delivery, airfare and travel agencies, 3 points per dollar spent at hotels and on cruise lines, and then 1 point per dollar spent on other purchases. My gut tells me that I think the Prestige or that the Elite is going to be a clone. I th- I think it's going to be a 495 annual fee. Maybe it's a 525 possibly, but I think it's going to be right around $500. I don't see it being more than that. Uh, I don't know about the hotel, the fourth night free credit. That who knows? I could see it having an annual travel credit. Maybe it stays 250. Maybe it's 275. Maybe it's 300. Uh, it definitely should and would come with a global entry and TSA pre credit as well. Um, Definitely party pass lounges access. I don't see it getting access to anything else besides party pass lounges. Maybe it retains cell phone protection as well. I think the earning structure m- might be close to the same. I really think it's probably going to be a clone. Um, if it is like 525, maybe they bump it to 550. Maybe they give some sort of a status match, or not a match, but a status to something. Maybe it's a hotel, maybe it's an airline. Uh, but I don't see it being with a hotel. I see it being with an airline. Maybe it's a low tier American Airlines status match of some sort. But I really think that the card is going to be very close to what the Prestige's structure is right now. I just don't see it being much more than what the card currently is, based on how cities doing financially right now, and with uh their consistently laying people off, and they've gone through a couple, two or three big layoffs in the last year and a half or so. So I don't see this card being more than this. And if it is, it might be very, very incrementally more as far as perks or earnings go. That's just my 2 cents, though, as a person that has never had the Prestige, and that's just my guess. So, what do you all think about this? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say. Also, too, again, I am growing the channel, and if you have not subscribed to the channel yet and you enjoyed this kind of content, please do so. It is free and it gets the channel visible to more people just like you. I thank you. Also, too, I do have channel memberships available. It is $1.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. Right now, I'm doing members only videos about once every other week right now. And I'm going to start doing a members only live stream once a month as well. So if you do join the channel, please tell me. I want to thank you. Also, too, I do have referral links down in the description below for several of the Chase cards, for all of the MX cards, uh, for the Built MasterCard as well. You can even buy me a coffee at Ko-Fi. If you do use any of these links, please tell me, because I want to thank you personally, because it means a lot that you pick me to use a referral link from out of the plethora of other options you have out there. I want to thank you personally. Now, if you would please do me a big favor and please be good to each other, okay? And please be respectful. And until next time, bye for now.